Hi, I'm Jo Munns. I'm the lead antimicrobial pharmacist at University Hospital Sussex, and I've worked in the trust for 25 years. I applied for the internship this year. Research is something that I've always been interested in. As we just said, I've worked here for 25 years, so I'm not an early years career individual, but research is something I've always had an interest in, but never really felt I had the opportunity, and was encouraged by a colleague who did the internship last year to investigate it and apply. I'm an antimicrobial pharmacist, so my interest is antimicrobial stewardship, and I'm looking at the data that we have available now on antimicrobial use, but then comparing it to our prescribing data. So what we use nationally currently, but then looking at other data sources and whether there's a more accurate data source we can use to actually accurately measure how much antimicrobials we're giving our patients. Incredibly important for patients. Antimicrobial resistance is a worldwide health emergency recognised by the WHO, and we're obviously encouraged as an organisation to make sure we're stewarding antibiotics as effectively as we can, and we tend to use this dispensing data set that is used nationally to assess how we're doing against that. But obviously if that data is not as accurate as we'd like it to be, then it does mean that it makes it difficult to assess whether our interventions are making a difference or not. So it's really looking at that data and saying, is it accurate, or can we create a more localised data set that can then enable us to assess whether our stewardship interventions are making a difference or not. Been a challenge. I think when you're in a specialist role, it is difficult to be able to step away. But obviously the wonderful thing about the internship is that it actually provides you a day a week of backfill to your role. So not only has that released the time, but actually it's provided another pharmacist the opportunity to spend one day a week for a year working in the specialist role, and building skills and developing in that area. So it's almost been a double benefit. I've benefited, but also someone else has benefited from having the opportunity to do a bit of a taster in a specialist role. Being very much a research champion, promoting research within my department and within my particular field of interest. I already you start the conversations and people start saying, oh, well, I'd be really interested, and I know about this study, and can you help support with this? So I think just being someone who's sort of promoting research, being part of clinical practice, I think that's for me the most important thing. It's not something that's just done in academia, it's something that we can do and should be part of our normal day-to-day working lives. Do it. It's a wonderful opportunity, just to have the time to actually think and to develop yourself as an individual. I think it's really important to have your research idea, but also what I'm learning even just 3 months in is having that opportunity to think about my own personal development as a researcher, what skills and things I need to develop to improve my skills in this area. So the internship provides you with both those things, which is wonderful.